Hello everybody, welcome back to more Endgamers playthrough of Mario Kart Wii.
Oh yeah, and we're back with the Lightning Cup.
Yeah, I'm Brex.
And I'm Digga, the Toadmeister.
I'm the...
Koopameister, I guess?
Nah, doesn't have a nice ring to it. I'll think of something by the end of this. Probably not. I'll forget, like, immediately.
It's all good.
But if you have any suggestions for what my Koopa's nickname could be, please leave that in the comment section below. I would love to hear them.
Yeah. You guys got whole episodes to listen to and come up with something, so...
Oh, you got a lot longer than that. You can make as much time to come up with this as you want. If you really feel like doing that, though. I mean, I would not blame you if you didn't. That's a pretty big... It's a pretty big burden. I don't know.
Yeah, lots of dedication.
You gotta make sure it's the right name. I mean, you can't just willy-nilly come up with...
We're talking about Koopa.
Exactly. We're not talking about Goomba here, like, come on. We're talking about something that actually has arms and legs.
A shell.
A somewhat believable humanoid body.
We ain't messing with some Koopas. I mean, Goombas. Well, I love this addition to, like, of a remake.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. I love the Mario Kart circuit levels from Super Mario Kart. They're awesome. I cannot seem to catch Baby Peach. It's like I never should have badmouthed her in the last episode. I totally blew it.
She definitely weird.
Oh yeah. She's answering the call. I'll give her kudos for that. She's still a bad character though, I don't care. But you know what though? Okay, here's the thing. It's Nintendo. Like, they are, you know, the company that appeals to mass audiences, you know. Young generations and older generations alike, right? Otherwise, I mean, levels like this wouldn't be in this game because they'd be like, well, kids never played those games growing up, but they don't care. So they still do consider us, right? But characters like Baby Peach and Baby Daisy, I feel like that's something more for, like, the little kids, right?
Yeah.
They're just like... Because when I was a kid, I probably would have thought that was a great idea. I'd be like, oh, yeah, it's so cute! You know? Yeah. But now I'm like, nah. Scrap the cute, please.
Yeah.
Give me someone else.
I think it's for people that both, like, if you have two people in the same house that like Mario, one would be Baby Mario, I guess, but... you don't see that too often, you know?
Nah, because I consider them to be completely different characters.
Yeah.
And isn't Baby Mario... No, Baby Mario is actually Mario, though. I don't even know what the time... There's no timeline in Mario. Yeah. Someone's gonna argue that and say, no, there's a canon timeline for Mario, and I'll be like, okay, yeah, alright. Like, it was never intentional if there is one.
Yeah. Like, we ain't talking about Zelda.
Yeah. Well, the Zelda timeline wasn't really intentional. Give me a break. Look at it.
Yeah.
Like, there's so many flaws in it. People are pointing out new ones all the time to me. I can't even think them up right now because there's so many of them. They all contradict each other. Like, oh right, what was the one I watched? I think it was by the Game Theorist. Yeah, it was.
Dead.
No, yeah, it was kind of like that, but not really. Unless it was the same video, I'm not sure. But he goes, maybe it is the Link's Dead one, actually. Is that the one where he, like, disproves the timeline?
I think so.
And he says, like, how can this timeline exist if the hero dies or something like that? Like,
yeah.
If he dies, he never procreates, so, like, how... Well, like, I don't know, because, like, there's all this, like, talk of resurrection and stuff, like... See, that's what I mean, though. That, like, it's clear that it was never an intentional decision to make these things canon. They're just like, okay. I mean, some of them have been intentionally, like, sequels to each other, right? Like, you got... I can't remember what order it comes in. Adventure of Link and then... the original Legend of Zelda. It's all... upside down, backwards, sideways, garble, marble.
It's definitely really hard to follow.
Yeah, I don't see. Here's the thing. I don't even care. I pay attention to the individual storylines within each Zelda game.
Yeah.
I don't need them all to link up. I really don't. Sometimes I might kind of think about it. I'd be like, "Whoa, what if Link's Awakening, like really never did happen? Like maybe it was all just a dream." Or what if it is a real world and it's playing on like the concept of like alternate realities. So like when he dreams, he actually does create a real universe in some way, shape, or form. It's a different universe. It's like it allows you to think about things like that, but that's as deep as I get into that stuff.
It's a very interesting concept.
Yeah, like I could spend forever talking about this stuff, but this is a Mario Kart Let's Play, and I've been blabbing about Zelda timelines for...
No. I think it's definitely something that you can combine with Mario Kart.
Yeah, but I mean, this is the last episode of this playthrough, man.
We gotta be reflecting.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta think back to all the good times. We need that, like, cheesy graduation song. Like, as we move on, we remember.
Man. This LP's just gone by so quick.
Together.
I want to thank my cat, my pet squirrel, Toad for being there with me. Oh, well, this is my favorite GameCube level that they remade. They remade prematurely.
Honestly, I'm not really sure what my favorite GameCube level was. I liked the GameCube, like Double Dash, a lot.
Yeah.
This one was my favorite for a very long time, but maybe just because the last time I played this level was in this game as well, and there's a little bit of weirdness to it. Like they've changed some of these ramps right here, right? And I don't really like it as much. It doesn't feel as good as it did on Double Dash. It's still a good level though, but again, it looks exactly the same. Like, why did it need a remake?
Yeah. There's no difference.
They should have just held it off until Mario Kart 8 and then did a remake. Yeah, did a remake of this level in that game, right?
Yeah. I can agree with that. Most definitely. Because, like we said earlier, the GameCube graphics are definitely very similar to the Wii ones, if not the same.
I think sometimes Wii graphics are worse.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think, I haven't played Double Dash in a while. And I've never really even played as Donkey Kong, so I can't remember quite clearly. But there's some major polygon problems with DK's model in this game. And I'm really curious to see how it stacks compared to the Double Dash version of DK. I kind of want to test it out. Because I have a freaky feeling that the DK in Double Dash actually looks better.
Good.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be surprised.
Okay, let's get this straight again. If I didn't make this clear before. Graphics don't bother me that much. But it's just like, if you're gonna remake a level, really, yeah, you want it to look better. You want to prove that your system's doing new things with old material, right? Like, instead of just doing the same level twice.
Oh, we're gonna add one to the blue shell counter.
I wonder what it's at. I really wonder what it's at. It's gonna be interesting to see if anybody, someone better do it. Not serious.
That'd be a bit disappointing.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go back and do it if nobody does it. I'm serious. I'll go back and I will count all the blue shells.
It's gonna be a thing of beauty.
Yeah.
The ending of this level is always so intense too, just because of the small bridge.
Yeah. It was worse than Double Dash though, because your carts were like 3 times the size of what you are in this game.
Yeah.
And the bridge was like way more wobbly than that.
Yeah.
It would like sway back and forth.
You gotta always remember the big bananas too.
Yeah, the special moves, yeah.
Always cause them havoc. Well, this is the final race.
Is it really? Why does this go so quick?
I don't know.
Whatever are we going to do after this?
The hardest N64 level.
I feel like I'm staring the end of my life right in the face.
Why so soon? This was definitely the hardest N64 level.
Oh, without question. They've made it
If
a
you
lot
don't believe
easier.
me,
in this.
go back and play it.
Go back and play it.
150cc.
And what was it? Was it the Wii downloadable version that glitched and like this level would go super fast?
It might have been, or it might have just been an emulated version.
I want to say it wasn't an emulator.
Well, me and Nunji were playing on emulator, and the Womps textures would change every time. So there was like DK themed Womps and stuff sometimes when we played.
No, that I don't remember that happening. So it's gotta be that it was the Wii downloadable version that day.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a version of this. I can't remember if it's emulated or not. But this level is one of the few levels that goes really fast. Like the frame rate just jumps like through the roof.
Yeah.
And you just it's crazy. It makes it even more impossible than the level already is. But yeah, if you don't believe Digga and that this is a hard level, go back and play like the original N64 version of this level. You'll realize just how lucky you've been for having not played it and thinking that Mario Kart games are difficult.
I wonder if they made this in HD, what they would add to it, or if they would just leave it the same.
And this one, well, I mean, we still like the hallways that we're going through right now are still really boxy for one. They probably add a bit more architectural elements, maybe make things seem like a little bit more like kind of like that whole gothic like vampire castle type thing, right?
Okay, yeah.
Very Castlevania-ish. And yeah, they'd probably do that. Obviously, the lava would not just be a solid block that spits geysers out of it. Wow, just everything you get out of an HD remake, right? Like just
Maybe some different textures.
Yeah, exactly. Like the roof shingles on those things wouldn't look so.
No way.
Repeated, they're like dragon scales, which actually is kind of cool when I think about it, right? That's kind of like a medieval kind of sort of feel. It's nifty.
Oh, this is our final lap. Let's make it one to remember.
Let's reflect. Let's reflect on the memories. I remember I hit a penguin with a green shell.
Pretty special.
What did you do, Digga?
Well, I managed not to get a first place cup ranking, so I'm pretty disappointed in myself.
This is a first, by the way.
Yeah.
Digga used to murder me at this game.
I guess
This is the one chance that I have to have fond memories of Mario Kart Wii.
I'm
Because
not
coming
blaming
into
it.
this, I was sour. I was so sour. I used to live. I used to live with my my cousin, and he had a Wii and Mario Kart Wii. And even though I had already owned Mario Kart, like I never brought it to my cousin's place.
Yeah.
And I played it a lot. I was like, okay, I'm gonna 100% the game. I'm gonna get the highest ranking on everything, on every cup, on every, you know. I was like, I'm dead set on doing this. So I went to do it, and man, just couldn't. It was killing me, and it was making me so mad because I'd like get to the end of the friggin' Grand Prix, and then someone would like blue shell me. I'd get smoked by something. I'd go flying back right at the very last stretch, and it was just like,
Oh, the last ceremony. It's
can we
almost
just
like
like make this last like longer?
the Last Supper. Baby Peach on the podium with us, celebrating.
Not even cool.
Well, that's the Lightning Cup.
That was the Lightning Cup. It's weird how they didn't end it in a Rainbow Road.
Yeah, I guess they didn't want to do it.
Yeah, I don't know. It just seems strange though if you're gonna do retro cups that you wouldn't put a Rainbow Road at the end. Like it's kind of like imperative.
Hey,
But,
times will change.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it's been such an awesome pleasure to be playing this game through for you guys. I really hope you enjoyed it.
Yes.
And we'll be playing more Mario Kart.
Yes, there's more to come. This is not the end.
Mm.